have the honor to meet with Bishop, the program of the CYC, and today we are meeting with His Grace Bishop Makarios. You all know about him because he had many years of service here in New Jersey, and this is part 1. Thank you, Sayyidina. And we have the honor today to meet with your grace to tell us a little bit about your life and about your ministry. So first, I want to ask you, Sayyidina, where you were born, what year, and a little bit about your childhood.
In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, one God. My listener, first of all, I send to you my love to every one of you. Though I couldn't see you, you can see me. Don't be surprised when I said, how old am I? I was born in 1931, the 5th of May, from a family composed 8, including myself, they are 9. All my brothers, I knew them except one, the one she was after the firstborn, because I am down 7. Under me there were one boy and a girl. I was born in Eritrea under the Italian flag. The colonialists, they were divided the whole Africa. Among them, Italy took Eritrea, Somalia, part of it, and Libya.
So I know that you had told us before that you were a shepherd in your childhood. Up to what year you were a shepherd? And does this job made you any benefit, being a shepherd for the flock of Christ?
Yes, you see, life then, there was no school. The word is called national, the traditional, but I'm not enough for that. But I was shepherd, first of all, for the kid of goat and the sheep. That is the kindergarten now, because they don't go far away from the village. Afterward, I became a shepherd for a calf. Those who are baby for the animal. Later, I became for the cow. And I used to milk by myself. I had my dog and myself, we lived on the field. The situation there in Eritrea was very, very peace. If there was some wild animal, but not in different areas, they were there very far. And the life that gave me good. Why? If I went to school, I could be very good gynecologist, because I used to help the cow. So life was good. Why? Because I drink milk from the door of the cow. But later it gave me some problem, because I used to drink the milk raw. But the Italian, only the Italian and Israel knows for that medicine. In this country, here, my country, they don't have, because they don't have the disease. But the Italians, they do have. The Israelites, I don't know how they know that.
Being shepherd, did do anything to you about being shepherd later on for a flock of Christ?
Well, look, even now, if I had a chance, I don't mind, because to live with animal, you can't be gossip. You can't hear anyone. Simply they are animal.
Yeah.
And then whenever I bring a grass and I feed the cow, then as a love, the cow could give me, link my head, but not on my face. As you know, you see the tongue of animal is very, very rough. To live with animal, you can see the nature. At night, we have, in our country, at that time they didn't know what they were called it, what, pocket or arm. So our time was, there were 3 stars together, 7 stars together. And then there was the 4, you see, like they call them, the Star of Solomon. And then there was the star of evening, the star in the morning. I know you, not all of you know young generation, because even those who live in a big city, you don't have a chance to look at the sky at night. So life was very good. Yeah. Where there was no any choice. But for me, I love it even now. Then it helped me also to take care for human being. If you remember, I want, listen. Don't learn the Bible by heart. Understand all of it. As a result of that, I will give you something. Jacob, after he left his father's house on his way back, his brother Esau went to see him with about 400 army. Of course, Jacob was very afraid. You know the story why he did. But Esau didn't pay attention for that. So what happened? After they greet one another, and then said, Esau said, let us go together. Jacob said, no, we walk according to the kid. The church also has to be the liturgy according to you, young generation. Why? Because the old people, they have either by learning or by hearing or by reading. But you are a new coming to the world. You know nothing. The only thing that you know, the waiting room in your house, the kitchen, and the other thing. Later, gradually. So it helped me. Always I take care for the kid. Those you know me, you know what I'm behaving with the kid. Always I say with the kid, come over. And then I said, the children said, let us, I will count you. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot, let us start. I didn't. But you see, I won't just make funny. That, the kids, they love that.
Yeah, they accept that.
So, to all of those who are responsible for a kid, they must understand the language of the kid, the habit of the kid. Mm. So, first of all, we have to take care for the pregnant women. Of course, we are not empty people, but we must understand. If she can't to come to the church, we have to go take for her, for them, the Holy Communion, and to read for them the Bible. The same as the people in the hospital. By this doing, we will gain the children. Don't try to be cruel for the kid. The children, they don't know what that is. We have to give them love. I am very impressed. Before I came to America, a word the Americans said, give one smile and you get 10 smiles. My colleague, look, if the children love you, you must understand the parent love you. If the children, unless they are very small, if the children they don't want to come to you, you must understand. You don't have a place of love in that house. I'm not telling you secret, that is illogic. If those who didn't get psychology and education, you must read. Google is a very generous person. He provides everything. So I want you to read psychology and education. Psychology, how to approach the people, and it's how to make you love, and how to maintain the love. Psychiatrists, you know that. I mean, education and education, how to educate the children. Not only children. There are some people who are coming to Christianity from a different religion or non-religion. You must take care for them, you must behave, you must show them. The way you are doing, they will do it. The way they are speaking, they will speak, but not overnight. It will take time. Let me see. When I was shepherd, there were other shepherds older than me. Sometimes we didn't speak a language that our parents spoke. You were surprised. We used to speak the language of the bird.
How this is it?
That is the problem. We spoke, it is always same. The parents, they can't understand that language, but we never spoke the language in front of our parents. We learn it from the older people. And there was a language also, what they called it, the cow language. When we speak one another, the cow can't understand us, but simply they call it. So then added to the language I have, now I am very rich because the generation now, I can't find now who can speak the language of the bird or of the cow. Why? Now I am 9 and 3 years.
93 years old.
That means, there's 8 or 7 years to 100. So all my generation, no one of them. Their children only. So we have to speak with, now, mother, if your language is not English, you are in an English country, speak to the child good English. Take care for the proposition. About 40 years ago, I remember in Ethiopia, a lady was here in the United States with her husband for some military course. And then I heard to say to the child, said, go Baba, go so and so. I told her, what is the proposition? She said, well, a baby boy. I said, no, nothing baby boy. you must take the birth properly in order the child can go to daddy, to the preposition, to, from, up, down. So when you speak, and then parent, if you want to discuss about your house management, don't say the children go away. You can enter to your office or bedroom, you can discuss, but don't say the children go away. They will try to listen to you. If I know, I didn't did this, but I know how the children, they do. But I never did that. Why? Because my mother went to our eternal home before I became 6 years. So there was no such this behavior. Now when I ask a person, how are you, and so, I don't like anyone to ask me about my mother or about his mother. Why? Because I know what I did miss. So speak properly. Well, surely, I don't want to speak them like the language of like Shakespeare.
Sayedna, most of the youth and most of the mothers in the channel CYC, they speak very good English. So
this is every human being, especially what they call the Third World War. Mother, the first, well, you know, my professor, Dr. May God rest his soul, Maher Kamal, he taught me 1 year. Dr. Maher Kamal has 2 PhD. So no matter what language, what culture you have, we have the same culture. Mother, the first person in the world has a relation with the child, the mother. The Arabs said, the mother is cool. If you prepare her, she can be university also. So first of all, the children, it is difficult to say Baba. Mama, it is easy. After Mama, they said Baba. But Mama, it is very smooth, sweet.
yeah.
The child, no one knows what does mean Mama. But in every nation, they start with Mama. And the Mama shouldn't be cruel to the child. Always she should say, if you do this, I will get angry. No. That's better than to hit the child. Otherwise, he will hate you. Do you know, in my culture, when Mama whined the child, she didn't put honey on her. She put something aloe. Are you familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Aloe she put, and then he never returned, but always he sit on the lap of the mother. The boy, after he became 12 or 11, he will feel shy. Take care for your girl. Not by threatening. Tell the girl from after 10 or 9 years, don't be associated with boys. You know what I mean? If the girl loses the silver or the gold she has, that will never return. You must understand me. I am a monk. I'm not going to go beyond that. Remember, Jacob lived for 14 years in the house of his uncle. He never touched Leah or Rachel before Jacob bless the way for him. Simply tell her, and I will give you a verse from the Bible, from the word of our Lord. Be wise as a serpent and humble as a dove. That we see good. The girl has to be wise. Well, intuitively, they are wiser than we. But yes, added to her, not to be wild, but not to be foolish.